Hi everyone, I'm Akila and welcome to my channel. So initially I had planned to do the whole channel introduction video, but then I was like, maybe that'll be boring, so I'm gonna do a get to know me tag instead, and that'll be perfect for this occasion, and it will help you guys get a better sense of who I am, not just about the channel. Now thinking about it, I probably have to still do a channel introduction because you need to know about the channel too, not just me. So in short, the channel is gonna be about whatever I feel like it's gonna be about at that time. I will just post whatever I feel is necessary for me to post, or whatever I feel like posting. So maybe a DIY one day, a sit down talk the other day, you know, maybe a haul video, a fashion video, vlogs, definitely vlogs. And I will be going home this summer, and I will definitely be vlogging that. Maybe if I'm not working too much, that'll be pretty interesting. And yeah, so that's what the video will be about, the channel will be about. And let's start the get to know me tag. So the first question, what is your middle name? My middle name is Chantal, which is a part of my channel name. It's spelled a little different. It has like an extra L and an E at the end. Some people spell it like that, but my mom, a lot of people don't. My mom thought that that was a unique spelling at the time, so that's what she named me. What school do you go? What is your major? And what do you want to do with your degree? That's a long one. So I go to Auburn University in Alabama. War Eagle, War Eagle, War Eagle. What is your major? My major is biomedical science with a concentration in pre-medicine. And with that degree, I plan on going to medical school, getting my PhD, and practicing medicine in either pediatrics or oncology. I'm not sure which one. I might mix them both together and do pediatric oncology. Who knows? How old are you? I am 20 years old and I will be turning 21 in July, so just a couple of months from now. I mean, I feel like I should be more excited about this age, turning 21, but to me it's not that big deal. It's just another age. The whole being legal part, it's not a big deal to me. Okay, next. Where were you born? I was born on the island of Bermuda. I was born and raised there, and I moved to the US for school when I was 18. Yeah, the month after my 18th birthday, or less than a month after my 18th birthday, I moved to the US for school. And I went to Georgia first, and then I went to Auburn because I transferred schools. And yeah, so if you don't know where Bermuda is, it's in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. No, it's not in the Caribbean. It's pretty far north, like it's in line with North Carolina. So we're up there. Next, what is your favorite quote? I don't know it by heart, so I'm going to read it. My favorite quote, which I found this quote in high school, and it has gotten me through like the toughest and the best times in my life, and it's a quote that I live by every single day, and I just love it and it means so much to me. It is by Karen Raven, and it reads, "Only as high as I reach can I grow. Only as far as I seek can I go. Only as deep as I look can I see. Only as much as I dream can I be." And it's just so motivational, and it always inspires me that I can do basically whatever I want to do, and I am in charge of my own destiny. Yeah. So what are my fears? This is really strange, but I am like definitely afraid of other people's feet. Like my sister, she used to always chase me around with her feet, and she has the grossest feet ever when we were younger. And so now just anyone's feet I just don't like. Like, don't touch me with your feet, don't put your feet around me, don't even touch me if you have socks on. If you take your socks off, don't put your socks on me because they've been on your feet. Like, anything to do with feet, just count me out. What is your best feature? My best feature is my 5 head, of course. I take pride in it. It's my baby. It's my baby. What is one food you can't live without? I cannot live without cereal. Like, point blank, period. Like, I am a cereal fanatic. I can eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, at one point in my life, I used to go through 10 boxes of cereal in 1 week because that's all I used to eat. What? Sorry, that was a bug. But that's, oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, that cereal is basically all I used to eat, and I was obsessed with it. My friends always used to think that was strange and stuff. My mama, she didn't care because she didn't have to cook as much for me. I could just eat cereal. But she used to get mad sometimes because she would wake up early and cook me a whole big meal, pancakes and eggs and bacon and sausage. And then she would just like lay it on the counter for us in the morning, and my brother and sister would be all eating it up, and I would be like, oh, I just want to bowl of cereal. I'm sorry that you went through all that trouble. And eventually she caught on to it, and I would joke around and be like, oh, why didn't you cook me anything? And she'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought you would just want cereal, so I didn't make any for you. And I would just like be all sad and eat these cereals just to make her feel guilty. But deep down inside, all I wanted was the cereal. I didn't care about whatever else she had cooked for breakfast. I just wanted the cereal. What is a place you want to visit? I definitely want to visit Australia. Like, Australia is just like, it just seems so perfect to me. The people, the places, the animals, everything about Australia is just perfect. And I always wanted to go there. And I don't know, I really don't have real reasons why I want to go there, but I just really do, and it will be a great vacation for me. Other places I want to visit is definitely Thailand, South Africa, New Zealand, Amsterdam. I just want to travel all over Europe. I've been to France, but I want to venture out and go to other places in Europe. And where else? Other places in Africa too, not just South Africa. And maybe India, some Middle Eastern countries, something like that. Do you play any sports? Yes. I've played, well, you can't do this, you can't play this sport, but I've competed in track and field for pretty much my whole life. When I was 14 years old, I started competing internationally. I traveled all over the world to compete. I competed at a D1 college, or D1 university in Georgia, Kennesaw State, and then I stopped because I broke my foot. And when I transferred to Auburn, like after I went to Kennesaw, I had some problems there, and I didn't want to go there anymore, and so I was planning on transferring, and I was planning on still doing track. Even after I broke my foot, I was still planning on doing track. And then I came to Auburn, and I became a, when I started doing the pre-med program, I was like, that's just gonna be too much, because you'll be surprised how tedious and how stressful being a student athlete is. And I was like, doing that at a big school like Auburn and doing a pre-med program, I mean, it's doable, but the stress level would just be out of my mind. And so I picked school over sports, and basically I don't do track at the moment. I really want to get back into it because I miss it so much. Track was my baby, track was my heart, track was my everything, and I miss it. It's just like my heart's been ripped out of my chest and I don't have my happiness anymore. But yeah, I definitely miss it. What is your favorite beverage? I like the simple things in life. My favorite beverage is water. Every time I go out to eat, pretty much 80% of the time I drink water. If not water, I would be drinking iced tea, lemon iced tea, maybe peach iced tea, or strawberry lemonade, but my main drink is water, but the water has to have ice in it. Ice water. I love ice water. What do you order at Starbucks? I surprisingly have never been to Starbucks before in my life. Mainly, I don't have a reason. Oh, I have been to Starbucks once. But I've never ordered a drink from Starbucks. I went there once before a track meet, and I got a breakfast sandwich for the bus ride, but I've never ordered a drink there. I don't know why. Probably because I always used to think that it was mainly coffee that they sold, and I really don't drink coffee at all. I just don't like it. I don't like the flavor of coffee. I don't like the smell of coffee. My mama never let me drink coffee growing up, and so it's just not something that interests me. So being that Starbucks had that coffee, like that image that they're all about coffee, I never really ventured there, even though I know that, even though I know that there's other drinks that they sell. Like, I just never been there. But if I do go, I will probably try one of their refreshers. I heard that those are really good. But comment down below and tell me your favorite drinks and a drink that I should go and try, because they have like 2 Starbucks Starbucks stores on my campus, and I can go there anytime to try it. So comment down below, tell me what I should try. Just make sure it doesn't have coffee in it. What is one weird habit that you have? So I mentioned earlier that I like ice water. My weird habit is my obsession with ice. So I'm anemic, and with being anemic, I have this condition called pica. I think that's how you pronounce it. And pica is basically where you crave non-food items. And so my main craving is for ice. I would eat ice 24/7, all day, all night, and that is a pretty common addiction. You'll be surprised how many people are addicted to ice, chewing on ice, sucking on ice, whatever, just like the consumption of ice. And I have that. Like, I told you I like to drink water with ice in it, but half the time it's just ice. That's it. Like, the ice don't even have time to melt half the time. Like, I'm just chomping back on it. And I know it's really bad for my teeth, but I just cannot control it. As much as I try, I cannot control it. And it's all because of my anemia. And I can always tell when like my iron levels are low because I just eat more ice. And honestly, the minute my iron levels go back up, I don't have the craving for ice anymore. Like, it's just so crazy. And I've had other weird cravings also. I've had cravings for dirt before. I've had cravings for clay, just random stuff, and I never ate those things, just the ice. But I noticed that it was over the time, I noticed that the craving wasn't really for these foods, it was for the texture of those foods. So when you chew ice, it has like that grainy feeling, clay has that grainy feeling, dirt has that grainy feeling, and so I like that feeling in my mouth for some reason. And so I've learned to find healthier options for me to consume that helps combat those cravings. So now I eat like whole grain bread, and it has like the whole grains that are like still in the bread. It's not broken down into simpler components, and so I can feel that grainy feeling in my mouth, and it's a food item, so it's okay, and it's healthy, so it's okay. It's okay. But I'm working on the whole ice thing. I know it's bad, I know it's bad, I know it's bad, but if you know any way other than taking iron supplements, which I already do, you know, any other way that I can help combat the cravings or stop eating ice so much, please let me know down in the comments below, because I need to stop. Are you single? No, I'm not single. No, I'm not single. I am happily in a relationship with my boyfriend, Baron. We've been together for almost a year now. And yeah, we're happy. I might do a boyfriend tag with him or do a vlog with him one day, but I don't know, probably not before I go home for the summer. But one thing I would definitely do in regards to him is a long distance relationship. A long distance relationship talk with you guys, because we started our relationship off over long distance. I always go back home for the summer, and so that's long distance, and I know a lot about it. And we survived through the distance, and we have no problems with it. So I would definitely do a video about that. If you have any questions about long distance relationships, link them down below and I can answer them in that video. And yeah, that should be good. Another question, my final question. What TV shows did you watch growing up? Growing up, I watched all of those 90s shows, like all of those best shows. Hey Arnold, Rocket Power, Kenan and Kel, all that. The Amanda Bynes Show. I used to watch Drake and Josh, Rocko's Modern Life. Oh my goodness, so much. I can't even think of them all right now. But yeah, definitely that 90s shows craze, the kids teen shows, and also the all those cartoons. That was definitely me. I used to love them, and that was amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got to know a lot about me. Stay tuned, I have a lot of great things coming for you, and please don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe to my channel. See y'all later.